I'm Dan Greenawalt. You're watching TICGN, for the fans, by the fans.
So what's going on, guys? I'm standing here with Dan Greenawalt, the man from Forza 6 from Turn 10 Studios. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing really well.
It is a really remarkable experience to get to talk to you. I am so excited for Forza 6. I have been a long-time fan of Forza since the original Xbox on way back in the day.
Thank you.
I know I'm dating myself there.
Not as bad as you're dating me.
We've got Forza 6 here. We've got the new Ford GT over here, which looks phenomenal. You guys have got that on the cover. This has been a very impressive year for you guys. You've had Forza Horizon 2 last year. You've got Forza 6 coming out this year. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect when Forza 6 actually launches?
Well, this is the biggest Forza we've ever made. We got 450 cars, there's 26 environments, 10 of those are new. We've got, 24-car multiplayer, there's night, there's wet, we've got new leagues mode. The game's just bigger across all axes, and it looks fantastic. But it's not really the numbers that matter. I mean, that sounds like kind of a lottery ticket, right? Just rattling numbers at you, so sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
But it's what we can do with that, the stories, the experiences that we can create. So we had a real vision for what we wanted night to be, right? Going down the Mulsanne Straight, 250 miles an hour, just lit by your headlights. We didn't want night to look like a dark day. We wanted to look like night. We wanted you to be scared, freaked out that you're going so fast. Same with wet. We wanted wet to be a new experience. We had three-dimensional puddles. Your car hydroplanes, spins out. Very intense. Really brings simulation to everybody.
And you guys have added a lot of new features this time around. We've got so many things to talk about, and I know you're pressed for time. But I did want to talk to you about the 24 multiplayer, because that is a big number to have that many cars on the track. How exactly is that going to affect races online?
Well, it's a great question, actually, because Forza Motorsport 5 had 16-player multiplayer, and that was great, and it was 16 drive avatars as well, but that made for a packed track, right? So now, with 24-player multiplayer, we need to really rethink how the drive avatars were driving, and also how we got people together into multiplayer. So we have a new feature in multiplayer called Leagues. It's on dedicated servers. We look at how you race, and based on your skill and your temperament, so how clean a driver you are, how professional you are, we put you in a division. And those divisions are hard and fast, which means you're going to play against people like you. That's really important in 24-car multiplayer, so you don't have one guy that's kind of the odd man out. He's too fast, he's too slow, he's too rough, he's too whatever. You can have a really good match there. Drivatars as well, you can actually toggle on and off the professionalism of the Drivatar. So if you like the feature and you got your friends, it creates water cooler talk, but you don't really like that he's running you off the track, you can toggle that off.
And you guys have done an absolutely fantastic job. This clearly is a labor of love for you, just from everything, the minute details down to the car. But I did want to ask you, is there anything that you guys have not really shown off that you are excited for personally that is coming to Forza 6 later this year?
I'm known for how much I love physics. That's my thing, right? So there's a couple of aspects of physics we're really showing off in this version. Some is actually to do with the next generation in general. So if you just take a step back from Forza, take a step back from racing, what you're going to hear in a lot of the next gen engines is physically based materials. That has to do with rendering. Well, the thing is, that whole next generation wave of physically based materials is all about simulating light. This puts it right in our wheelhouse. We're all about simulating physics, but also simulating light. It makes the cars look amazing. You see the orange peel in the paint, the imperfections. It even affects how we do night and wet. So we simulate porosity when it comes to the wet. That means how porous the surface is, how much water gets absorbed inside. We're simulating that on the actual material. And that means all, on Brands Hatch here, 148 materials across that track, and they all have different friction and porosity and reflection and refraction, and yeah, I like dorking out on this stuff, right? This is my thing.
That's understandable.
And so, my hope is that players, they come in for the beautiful cars. And then as they grow in their knowledge of games or racing or cars, the game just gets deeper and deeper and deeper every day for them, and it never stops. However deep they want to go, the game's always ready to give them more.
And like with Forza Horizon 2, you had a massive expansion with Storm Island. Do you have anything like that up in line for Forza 6?
Obviously, we support our games with content updates. So Forza Motorsport 5 had about 17 content updates. We changed the economy, we changed the reward system, we changed all aspects of the game based on how we saw players were playing. we're committed to our fans. So we're going to do the same thing in Forza Motorsport 6, updating and what have you. Now also, the car industry is always unveiling new, cool, amazing cars like this Ford GT. So we're going to be giving people cars, we're going to be doing PDLC, we're going to always be improving the game. Now as far as what you're saying with expansions, I don't have any news to give you today, but it's been great for us to be able to always create new stuff to keep our players coming back, having a good time, and engaging in that car community. And ultimately, that's the vision. Getting gamers interacting with car lovers are interacting with gamers, creating this global, passionate community. That's what the game's all about. And so PDLC, DLC, expansions, all those things, content updates, that helps us accomplish that goal.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really do
Absolutely.
appreciate it, guys. Forza 6 on the Xbox One. Dan Greenawalt, thank you so much.
Thank you.